Happy New Year and a blissful New Year to our viewers. This is Contraceptive Matters with DKT Nigeria. I'm Olasumbo Modukwe. This week's edition, the first in the year, the first in 2018, we're going to review episodes that we've treated in the last quarter, in the last 13th week. This is the 13th week, and we'll try to do a recap of all what we've done, the different methods, some reproductive topics that we treated in the past, the hormonal methods, the non-hormonal methods, and during the last quarter as well, we also tried to treat some questions, inquiries from DKT's toll-free short code. That's the RHS platform. So if you've missed the past episodes, this week, you're not going to miss. We'll try to do a recap of all the editions in the last 13 weeks. So please stay with us. The program continues shortly. I'm Olasumbo Modukwe. Matters with DKC Nigeria. I'm Olasumbo Modukwe, and this program is made possible by one of the largest and private providers of contraceptives and reproductive health products in the country, and we try to encourage women, young adults, families out there to embrace healthy lifestyle, talking about the sexual lifestyle, talking about the reproductive health, thereby reducing maternal mortality rate and as well putting an end to sexually transmitted diseases. Now, so far so good. In the last 13 weeks, we've tried to talk about contraceptives, all you need to know about contraceptives, the ABC of contraceptives, the types, the modern methods. We have the traditional methods, we have the hormonal, we have the non-hormonal. We've as well also tried to look at some of the reasons youth have not been able to embrace healthy and smart choices when you talk about reproductive lifestyle. And today we'll try to recap, do a review of all the methods, we've been discussing in the last 13 weeks. So I have with me in the studio Omolara Aluko, the Media and Communications Manager with DKC Nigeria. Welcome to the show. Happy New Year to you, Lara.
Same to you, Osumbo. It's good to be here. Happy New Year to all our listeners at home and viewers. Thanks so much for following this program so far, so good.
Okay, to start with, we have different methods. We have the hormonal, we have the non-hormonal, we have the modern methods that have, taken over the traditional method. So let's start with the hormonal methods we have there before we move to the non-hormonal methods. Let's quickly take a look at some of the hormonal methods we have out there from the stable of DKT Nigeria, because I know some of our viewers missed out at the beginning of the quarter.
Okay, thank you. So basically, the hormonal methods that we have from the stable of DKT, we have the emergency pill. That's our post pill. So the emergency pill is actually the one you take after intercourse, and it is a single tablet pill that is meant to be used by the female. So it's meant to be used by the female after intercourse. And the beautiful part of this particular emergency pill is the fact that you have an open window of 120 hours. That's 5 days after intercourse. You can still take it, and it will work perfectly well for you. But we usually advise that for you to get the best out of post pill, for you to get the highest efficacy in terms of getting that 98% efficacy from this particular emergency pill, then you need to take it as soon as possible. After intercourse.
Like how many hours?
Well, that will depend on if it is available immediately. You take it 12 hours, you take it. You take it after intercourse. So once you take it, and another unique selling point about this particular emergency pill is the fact that it's a single tablet. So you don't have, you are not likely to say, oh, I took one. I took one and I forgot to take the other one. No, it's not like that. So once you take it, you are guaranteed to be protected against against pregnancy. And also talking about this post pill is the fact that is affordable and available.
Okay.
So it's not something that, oh, you want to take it and you are saying, oh, I can't afford it. No, you can't afford it. With a 200 naira, 250, you get to prevent unplanned pregnancy. And it's available, across the counter. And another thing about it is the fact that you don't need a doctor's prescription to get an emergency pill. So basically, that's about post pill. And it's about the only method that you take after intercourse. Talking about all the other methods, you actually take them, you take them before, you pre-planned them. But for this particular one, because it's called emergency pill, it helps you, to prevent that particular situation that you are not planning for. So, moving away from post pill, good. So moving away, talking about the post pill also, like we can see on our screen, is single tablet. You buy it, you use it, and please, if you are going to work, the way it works is it actually delays ovulation. So then also it stays in your system for just 24 hours. So if you are exposed to intercourse after that 24 hours, then you need to actually take another one. So moving away from post pill, another.
So I would like to ask, what's the difference between post pill and the oral pill, also known as the daily pill?
Okay, thank you. The oral pill now, talking about the daily pill. The daily pill is this pill that you take, every day. Is a combination of two hormones. And you take it on a daily basis around the same time. You take it around the same time on a daily basis. You know, for emergency pill, the post pill is a single tablet that you use after intercourse. You don't use it pre-intercourse. No, you don't use it pre-intercourse. You use it after intercourse. That's, you use it post, after intercourse. But for the daily pill, it's something that either you, once you adopt that method as your family planning, as your child spacing method, you have to religiously take it every day. So basically, one is pre, which is the daily pill. You take it every day, irrespective of whether you're having intercourse or not. But for the post pill, you take it
It's like
after.
a backup
Yes,
plan.
the post pill is like, oh, I didn't prepare for this to happen. It happened. I need to take care of myself. So for the daily pill now, daily pill 2 is actually hormonal. Is hormonal, and is a combination of 2 hormones. The hormones are levonorgestrel and ecnostradiol. So, you know, these hormones are basically what the female system actually produces. So then also, when you look at the sachet of the daily pill, is actually, you have 28 on the sachet. For the post pill, we said you have just a single tablet on it that you would just use for that
basic
particular,
enough to watch out for.
So for the emergent, for the daily pill now, you have 28, and of these 28, you have 21 that contains hormones, meaning that the 21, we call it the active pill. Then you also have the 7. The 7 contains ferrous, meaning that yes. So what it means is that by the time you've taken the 21, it is expected that at the end of that 21, you should be, getting into that part of your cycle where you menstruate. So, basically the 7 now is to help you
boost
for
your
blood. Yes,
to
boost
the blood level.
Your blood level. And also for daily pill, we need to note that it is something you take, on a daily basis around the same time. So it's not something that, when I take today in the morning, tomorrow I will take it in the afternoon. Day after tomorrow, I will take it in the evening. No, it doesn't work that way. It's something that you have to take. If, for example, when you are starting, you started by taking it in the night, it means that it's something that you have to take every other night. You can't change. Then also for the daily pill, try as much as possible not to miss pill. Because we see people say, oh, I forgot to take it. The way it works is, because for our brand that is called the Level Firm, the amount of hormone in it is not so much. So you need to actually, it needs to be in your system. You need to maintain it, which is why you need to take it around the same time. So basically, when you miss a pill now, for example, today I just remembered that I didn't take my pill for yesterday. So what do I need to do? All I need to do is, if I'm the type that takes it in the morning, then the one for yesterday and the one for today, I'll take it together. But for example, if mine is, if I usually take it at night, what it means is that since I remember this morning, the one for yesterday, I'll take it this morning, and the one for today, I will take it at the normal time, which is the night. So basically is a method that you adopt, and you
so you shouldn't take it when you are just at when you're free, or maybe when you remember.
It's something that should be done around the same time that you started
religiously.
Yes. Then please, let's note that for this particular method, it is not something that you get over the counter. It is a prescriptive drug, meaning that you need to consult with your doctor.
Just like other methods.
Yes, just like other methods. Because people will say, oh, after all, it's a pill. But emergency pill is another pill. Emergency pill, I don't need a doctor prescription before I pick it. But for this daily pill, you actually need doctor to prescribe for you. You and your doctor need to have discussed before you walk in to get it to buy. And also for level firm, it's affordable and it's available. With 100 naira, you get a pack of level firm that will last for 1 month.
Okay, let's move on to the injections, the injectables like the Cyana Press and yes.
So talking about the 3 monthly contraceptive injection from DKT, we is actually an injection that comes pre-packed, pre-filled with the drug and the needle. And a unique selling point about this particular 3 monthly injection is the fact that the needle is not long, number one.
And it is painless.
Yeah.
Let's assume it is painless.
Yeah, well, you won't feel the pain as much as the one that that is long. Then also it is injected subcutaneously, meaning that it's injected into the fatty part of the system. So it is injected into the fatty part of the system. So what it means is that with this injection, you don't have the issue of a needle has been used for a patient and they are reusing for me. You don't have the issue of overdose. Maybe the nurse or they drill too much and they gave you too much or too little.
And you end up with a pulse.
Yeah, so all those ones are not there. Basically, what you needed for that will last you for 3 months has been packed into it, and that's what
just
you
get. Just a dose.
Yes, just a dose. And another unique thing about this particular injection is the fact that you have a reminder alert for it. Yes, so once you adopt it, once you pick your first shot, what happens is on your phone, you type SAP, the SAP, and they send it to 38350. They send it to 38350. So once you send it to 38350,
that's the RHS short code.
Yes, but this, the short code now works for also the reminder alert. So once you send that message, you get a feedback welcoming you as a user of that 3 monthly injection. So what happens is by the time you are getting to the expiration of that 3 months, you get a week to expiration. You get a reminder. You get an alert, telling you not to forget your next shot of that 3 monthly injection. So once you get that alert, the week is expired also, you get another alert, reminding you that in case you've not gone for another shot, please do remember that it's expired this week. You need to go back. So you
prepare yourself.
Yes, you need to prepare yourself. And a week after, you still get another reminder, meaning that you get 3 reminders, you get 3 alerts reminding you to go back and take your next shot. And the essence of this basically is to help as many women out there, for them not to forget, because we get situation whereby women will say,
we get carried away with our daily
I'm on this
routine.
method, but I forgot to go and take the next shot, I'm now pregnant and I don't want to be this is that. So for us to to not to fall victim of that is why we have that reminder alert put in place. And basically for this particular injection, you need to talk to your healthcare practitioner. You need to talk to your doctor. You need to discuss with them. And once you get it, people may want to ask, as part of the things that were discussed on this show, that if I'm on this injection, what are the likely things I am to expect? What are the likely things that may or may not happen to me? So basically, you could bleed, meaning that you could spot. After your normal menstrual cycle, you could experience spotting. For some people, they'll tell you that, they have a prolonged bleed, meaning that they have a prolonged period. But what it means is that, please, whatever you're going through, you have the liberty of going back to your doctor. Explain some of these things to them. Yes. Explain to them. And both of you will come to an agreement. There are some things they can help give you, for you to be fine. Also, for the injection, another point I would like our viewers out there to know is the return to fertility period. With injectables, for every other method, you say, for example, for the IUD, we say once you take it out, return to fertility is almost immediate. But for injections, please and please note that return to fertility, what it means is that once you stop, once you are ready to get pregnant, you need to at least give your system 6 to 9 months.
Okay.
Yes.
6 to 9 months.
Yes, 6 to 9 months, so that your system will go back to normal.
Okay, so let's say you're ready to get pregnant around, let's say, July.
Yes.
So you have to stop by December.
Yes, by December you need to have stopped, because we have a lot of people complaining, I'm on injection, I've stopped now for the past this, I've not gotten pregnant, what is wrong with me, the injection is causing infertility. No, please, it is not the injection. You need to understand the fact that return to fertility, of some of
Because
these
the system is used to that.
Yes, so it
medication.
takes, yes, and because it's injection, it takes time. It's in the system, so it takes time before it wears off.
Okay, so quickly let's look at the implants and the intrauterine system before we take a short break. Let's quickly look at the implants and the IUS.
Okay, so the implants now are also hormonal now. So the implants, depending on the one you actually want, you have the Jadel, and from the stable of DKT, we have the Jadel, and Jadel has 2 rods.
Okay.
Yes, the 2 rods are actually implanted under the non-dominant hand.
What do you mean by non-dominant hand?
Your non-dominant hand means the hand you don't use often. For example, for right-handed people, they will place it under
the left
arm. For people that are left-handed, that they use their left hand a lot, they'll put it on that. So it's inserted implanted under the non-dominant hand. And please, let's note, this has to be done by trained professional.
Surgically or? No,
it's not surgical. It's not that they are going to carry out a major surgery, open your arm, no. For the implants, they actually comes with their applicator in terms of what it is used to insert it. Okay. And by the time it is inserted, that part is like a plastered, and they ask you the next 2 or 3 days, avoid lifting things, pending the time. I don't allow water to get to that part and things like that. So outside of the Jadel, we also have the Implanon NST.
Okay.
The Implanon NST actually has just 1 rod.
Okay.
And it works for 3 years.
Okay. What about the previous one, the Jadel?
It works for 5 years.
Okay.
It contains 2 rods, 3 and 5 years. Okay. And like I said, it is implanted by a trained medical practitioner. Okay. And once you can actually insert it at any point in time in your cycle. You could implant when you're menstruating. That gives you instant coverage. But for people that will insert when they are not menstruating, the hospital will advise you that please, in case you are going to, after the insertion, in case you are going to be having intercourse within the next 7 days, they will ask you to have another backup plan. Yes, like taking the emergency pill or using the barrier method, the condoms. Yes. But so please and please, we need to keep to this, because we've seen people that have actually taken the method. They were warned, please have a backup plan, and they went ahead without a backup plan, and in less than 2 months they came back to say they are pregnant. So they have to go and take it out. And please, the process of inserting and even taking out doesn't take time. In the next 10 minutes you are in and out of the room. So please, it's not something that they will have to carry out one major surgery and things like that. And also for implants, it doesn't migrate. So because some people
does not move to other parts of the body.
No, it does not move to the other part of the system. Once it's inserted under the arm, it's there. And the truth is, it's something that is only you that knows that is there. Without telling anybody, nobody knows that you have that method. And return to fertility is almost immediate with implants.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let's look at IUS, the intrauterine system.
Okay, so
that's also hormonal.
Yes, it's hormonal. The intrauterine system from a DKT is called Eloera, and it actually works for 5 years.
Okay.
So it comes in a T-shape and is inserted into the womb. Is inserted into the womb by a trained healthcare practitioner. Please, I keep emphasizing the word trained. Don't let us say, oh, because I've heard it, I can call
Just
any
go by the
nurse,
counter
I can
to
call
buy.
anybody to come and do for me. No, please visit your hospital. Discuss with your doctor before you go for it. So the IUS is hormonal. It releases hormone into the womb, unlike the other one that is not hormonal. And it works for 5 years.
Okay.
So basically, and for us at DKT, we have it's called the Eloira.
Okay, thank you so much, Lara. I've been discussing the various methods of contraceptives, especially the hormonal method. We have the hormonal and non-hormonal. So I've been doing that with Omolara Luko, the Media and Communications Manager with DKT Nigeria. And we've discussed so far the post pill, that's the emergency pill. It's called the emergency pill, but post pill, the brand by DKT Nigeria is called the post pill. We've also discussed the daily pill. That's about the 28 tablets in a pack. While we've also touched on implants, and for the implants we have the Jadel, and we also have the Implanon NST, and we've also discussed the IUS, that's the intrauterine system. Please stay with us. The program continues shortly. When we return, we're going to discuss the non-hormonal method. We'll be right back. All right, thanks for staying with us. The program is Contraceptive Matters with DKT Nigeria, made possible by one of the largest and private providers of contraceptives and reproductive health products in the country. And before we went on the break, we've been discussing, we tried to review 2017. And the year 2017, we tried to look at some of the methods, all you need to know about contraceptives, some of the methods we have out there from the stable of DKT Nigeria. And so far, we've discussed the hormonal method. Quickly now, Omolara Luko, the Media and Communications Manager, will take us through the non-hormonal methods of contraceptives. So, Lara, let's look at the intrauterine device. Before we went on break, we discussed the intrauterine system, the IUS. What's the difference between the IUS and the IUD?
Okay, so basically both of them are intrauterine.
Okay.
Intrauterine means is inserted into the womb.
Okay.
Okay. So, but one is hormonal, which is the IUS.
Okay.
And the other is a non-hormonal. So the non-hormonal is the IUD. And from DKT, our brand of IUD is called the Lydia IUD.
Okay.
Yes. So for the Lydia IUD, is copper-based.
Okay.
It's copper-based, and once it's inserted into the womb, what it does is to help in the prevention of pregnancy. And please note, it has to be inserted by a trained medical practitioner. So for us at DKT, we don't just have one particular method, one particular brand of the IUD. We have it in 4 variants.
Okay.
Yes, we have the Lydia Slick. The Lydia Slick is actually meant for well, ladies, for women that have not given birth before. Yes, we have the Lydia Copper Y. We have the Lydia Copper T. We have the postpartum IUD. So basically, the postpartum is the...
So you need to be specific before you adopt any of them.
Yes, you know, basically what
or
you
the
do
trained
is,
professional
yes,
knows
the trained professional, by the time
one
you
that
get
suits your system.
Yes, is basically this trained professional that will now advise. By the time you go in, you've discussed, and both of you have agreed that, oh, IUD is the best for you. So now the different variants of the Lydia now, the Lydia IUD. So it's now the healthcare practitioner that will now know the one that will best suit your system, and they will insert for you. And basically we have ones that work for 5 years and we have ones that work for 10 years.
Okay.
So like I said, please, IUD also doesn't migrate. People will say, oh, it has gone to the heart, it has gone to...
If it was fixed
if
properly.
it is properly inserted. And that is why we keep emphasizing trained healthcare professional.
Okay.
So once it is properly inserted, it stays in the womb until you're ready to take it out.
All right. So let's look at diaphragm and the barrier method. I intentionally shifted two to the end of to the last because I believe they look alike. And they are both barrier method as well. So let's look at the barrier method and the diaphragm.
The diaphragm. So basically, the diaphragm is actually the one from DKT is called the Kaya diaphragm, and it comes in a dome shape. One size fits all. Before now, the diaphragms you have comes in sizes. That you have to get to the doctor. The doctor will fix this. Oh, this is not your size. They take it out. This is not your size. But the one for DKT from DKT is actually a one size fits all. Diaphragm, and the way it works, you know, is inserted to cover the cervix. That's the entrance of the womb. It's like a covering. You are using it. The female now is using it to cover the entrance of the womb in order to prevent the spermatozoa from swimming in. So what you do is you insert it before intercourse. Before you have the intercourse, you insert. And please note that once you insert, after the intercourse, you need to leave it for at least 8 hours before taking it out. And the diaphragm, another interesting thing about it is it's reusable. Unlike the other barrier method, the condoms that you use and dispose, the barrier method, once you are done, the diaphragm, the Kaya diaphragm, once you are done, you pull it out after 8 hours, you clean it, and you keep it back in the casing, and you can use it for 2 years. And another unique thing about it is it comes with a gel. It comes with a gel that makes insertion easy. So before you insert, you apply the gel on the rim and you insert it in. But please, you need to have been trained on how to insert. You can be trained by a doctor, by a nurse, on how to insert before you do it yourself. Then moving away from diaphragm now, talking about the condoms, we have the male barrier method, the male condoms, and it's actually comes in 12 variants, and that is based on the fact that
that's a female condom out there.
Yes, that's a female condom out there. Yes. So,
so Lara, please hold on. Before you go ahead with the types of the barrier method, I would want viewers at home, I'm sure you have 1 or 2 questions to ask about the methods mentioned so far. So please call 0908 729 6673, 0908 729 6673. You can also send your WhatsApp messages to 0809 0279018. Send WhatsApp messages only to 0809 0279018. WhatsApp messages only to 0809 0279018. or you can call 0908-729-6673. 0908-729-6673. Please lower the volume of your TV set and gather your thoughts before you call in. Please, that's important. Lower the volume of your TV set and gather your thoughts before you call in. So, Lara, let's go ahead with it. Okay, I think we have a call already. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
I wish you the same.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Happy New Year.
Wish you the same.
This is Ajoke from Songo.
Ajoke from Songo. Thanks for calling.
I almost missed your program today.
You did what?
I almost missed your program today.
Oh.
I'm just coming in.
Oh, lucky you. Sorry about that.
Please, I want to ask about the family planning injection.
Okay.
Can she teach us about it?
Okay. We just discussed about it, but okay. For the fact that you are one of our regular callers and regular viewers, so please, we'll quickly do that for you, just for your sake.
Thank you.
Please stay tuned, Ajoke. All right.
Okay, so
Okay, I think we have another call again. Hello, good afternoon. Please lower the volume of your TV set. I'm afraid we have to let you go. Lower the volume of your TV set. Call 0908-729-6673. Okay?
Okay. So,
will you respond to Ajoke's message
Ajoke,
briefly?
You know, we have different...
the
different,
injectables.
yes,
He
the
actually wants to
injectables.
know. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name?
This is Mrs. Oyemi from Ipako.
Mrs. Oyeyemi. Welcome to the show.
Please, I want to ask the doctor.
Okay.
I did IUCD. I
I-
have already removed it. For the past 2 years, I've not been able to pregnant.
Okay, the
I've
IUD.
used all type of medicine. What kind of step can I take again?
Okay. You've stopped using the IUD for the past 2 years.
I used it for 7 years and I've removed it for the past 2 years. I've not been to God pregnant.
Okay. Okay. Okay then.
Okay. So, basically, let me quickly attend to Ajoke, then I'll come back
Okay.
to Mrs. Oyemi's question. For Ajoke, we have the injectables. You have the ones that are 2 monthly, and you have the one that is 3 monthly. The 3 monthly injectables from injection from DKT is actually called Press, is administered subcutaneously, meaning that they can either administer it on your thigh or your lower abdomen, and it works for 3 months, meaning that in a year you will need 4 shots. But please, for Ajoke, before you pick any of such method, you need to discuss with your doctor.
Okay.
Then for Mrs. Oyeyemi, she did IUD. She has taken it out.
She said she
over
was
2
on it
years.
for 7 years. Is that applicable to IUD?
No, it could be, because if you're on any method, irrespective of the duration, once you are ready to get pregnant, you can take it out.
For 7 years.
Yes,
I thought you have for IUD you have that for 5 years.
You have 10.
Okay.
So let's assume she did the one for 10 years and she took it out 7 years, even before the expiration.
Okay.
Now she's saying that she's finding it difficult to get pregnant. Please, I wouldn't say it is the IUD. Because number one, IUD is even non-hormonal, meaning that once it is there, it has nothing to do with the hormone in your system. It's just there. What it does is to release the safe copper that is toxic to spermatozoa in the womb. Okay. So for Mrs. Oyeyemi, I would still advise that she sees a gynecologist
to know what actually the problem is. To know what
exactly the problem is, and she should also go with the husband, because it takes 2 to bring forth a kid.
Okay. Please do not call the WhatsApp line. Do not call the WhatsApp line. Do not call 0809-027-9018, because some people have been calling that line. Call 0908-729-6673. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the show. What's your name? Lower the volume of your TV set. Adegoke. Where are you calling from, Adegoke? Ikorodu. So what's your question? Thanks for calling.
Please, I want to ask that I will be given birth in last year, August.
Okay.
But I my menstrual pain since then.
Okay. Are you breastfeeding, ma'am?
Hello?
Are you breastfeeding?
Yes, I'm breastfeeding, yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, okay. Basically, let me quickly explain the way it works. For, for lactating mothers, for women that are breastfeeding, it's common with them for so many of them to not see their period. But
that is if it's even exclusive.
Yes, that's even if it's exclusive. And please note that you not seeing your period does not mean you are not ovulating. Okay. You can actually ovulate without menstruating.
Okay.
And once you are ovulating, you can get pregnant. So please, you're not seeing your menstruation is not like a disease. Sometimes when you are breastfeeding and you are lactating so much, the hormones that are responsible for the two, they are they fight it's like what an opposite. So if you are lactating, there is an hormone that is responsible for that in the system. Okay. So that particular hormone, if it is high in the system, it suppresses the one that makes you to menstruate. So there's no issue, ma. Once you stop lactating, once you stop breastfeeding, your menstrual cycle will return. So there's no issue. It happens with a lot of women that once they are breastfeeding, they don't see their period.
Okay. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon. We can hear you. I'm afraid we have to let you go. Let's read some WhatsApp messages. Hello, please help me to ask the doctor, which of the best pill can you use to prevent pregnancy?
Okay. So talking about the pill now, that will depend on which of the pill you want. If you are looking for a method that you want to go on, then you can actually go on the daily pill, the one that is called level firm. But please, you can't do it on your own. You need to discuss with your doctor. But in case you are looking for pills to take after intercourse, in cases of emergency, then you can go for the post pill.
Okay, please, my wife always have a miscarriage before we have our baby, and she conceived again when the baby was 1 year old, but the pregnancy dropped since then for 5 years now. She didn't conceive again. Please enlighten us.
Please and please, for that man, you need to see, have you gone for checkup with a gynae? See, the truth is, for some of these reproductive issues, you may not need to see a general practitioner. You need to see specialists. So please, I will advise that couple to please find time to, go see a specialist, a gynecologist. And they will be able to, by the time they carry out different tests and things like that, then they can help them provide a solution to that.
Okay, this is encouraging. Your guest is doing a good job. Thanks, Yomi. This is actually my first time joining this conversation. I'm loving it. Words of encouragement from our viewers today. My name is Sadat from Sokoto. Please, for the pill, I will take post-sexual intercourse. What are the possible side effects associated with it? If it is only monthly and I have intercourse with my husband, that means monthly I will take it.
Okay. So for that person from Sokoto, if for the daily pill now, some of the likely side effects could be that when you start, you could be feeling nauseated. I would say that once you don't take it on empty stomach. For some people that are on daily pill, they talk about, for daily pill, you hardly see issues of heavy bleed. Okay. Because even the level firm will also help in regularizing the menstrual cycle. Okay. Yes, it helps regularize the menstrual cycle. So please, if you want to take that method, you still need to speak with your doctor.
All right. Thank you so much, Omolara Luko, the Media and Communications Manager with DKT Nigeria. We've been looking at the year 2017 in review. We tried to do a recap of all what we've discussed in 2017, the types of hormonal methods, all you need to know about contraceptives, both the hormonal and non-hormonal method. And so many people tried to call in today. Oyeyemi, Ajoke, Adegoke, Sada from Sokoto. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your messages, your calls, your thoughts, and your words of encouragement. Please log on to www.honeyandbanana.com for more information about any of the modern contraceptives. You can also send your questions to DKT's toll-free short code by typing RHS from your phone, followed by space, followed by your question to 38350. You get a doctor to call you back. Type RHS from your phone, followed by space, your question to 38350. Thank you so much, viewers, for watching. I'm Olasumbo Mudupe. Bye-bye.